Thank you so much. Thank you for this space. And I want to say thank you to everyone here. I want to, our leaders who are here, our fellow Ugandans who are here. Thank you so much for being here. My first point is going to be about encouraging national unity. And this is a national awakening call anyway. So in Uganda, we have a saying, agali awamu ge galuma ennyama. It means you cannot eat meat with just one tooth. You won't be able to. So whatever is happening in Uganda right now, Ugandans, we need to come together and reclaim our freedoms and our dignity. Seriously, I always tell people, my friends, whoever I talk to, that it really doesn't matter. Your political affiliation, it doesn't matter. Your age, it doesn't matter. Your sex. Whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, whether you're old or young, whether you are, whatever status, at some point, the fruits of dictatorship will come to your door. You will taste them. So when I say about fruits of dictatorship, what exactly am I talking about? I will just use one example, but everything is definitely dead. If I talk about, for example, healthcare, everyone at some point, you're going to need a hospital. Everyone at some point, either for you or for your loved one, you're going to need emergency services. So it doesn't matter who you are, seriously, because when you do need these services and they are not available, you will either die or your loved one will die. So when we talk about building a Uganda that works for all of us, because look what the dictatorship has done. Seriously, they are not interested in keeping the population healthy. They are not interested in keeping an educated population, because why? It doesn't help them. It doesn't. So whatever they have to do, whatever they have to invest their money, it has to be something outside that. Let's take an example previously. General Katumba Wamala, he needed to go to the hospital. How did he go? A border guy took him, but he's a high-profile person, So when you need these services, you better make sure you have prepared, you have planned, and you put them in place for you to use, for you to be able to use them when you need them. So this is why I'm calling out Ugandans. I'm saying, please, let us unite. Because when these things come, when we need all this, it's not going to segregate. It's not going to pick that for you are NRM, for you are FDC, for you are noob, so you don't need this. It's going to take us all together. So as the moment we realize that as Ugandans we need to work together to build this country, then we know we have to come together and overthrow the dictator. We have to come together and say, no, this country is ours. And you see, Ugandans, we put all our hopes in politicians. We think the politicians are going to do it for us. But I have bad news. They are not going to. Because when they are doing all this, they are insulating themselves. They are putting themselves in a position where they can have these services, whatever they need, at your expense. When an MP gets sick, the parliament pays for their bills. Who pays your bills? So it's time, as Ugandans, we took responsibility and said this country is ours. This country needs to work for us as Ugandans. Let's not put all our trust in politicians. let's try to build this country ourselves. I want to appreciate the bloggers that are here today, and every Ugandan. I'm appreciating bloggers because of their role in driving agendas on social media. And I'm asking you bloggers, please can you make this one of your agendas? Sensitizing, mobilizing Ugandans, educating Ugandans that this is their country and they should take care of it. Let's not leave this Uganda worse than we found it. We need to leave it better for our children and grandchildren. I also, I want to, before I go, I want to leave a message of hope for all Ugandans. I'm not just gonna go without giving you hope. It is possible to bring down a dictator using non-violent methods. Sometimes some things look far, but there are people who have done this. Have you ever thought, as a Ugandan, how Sudan did it? Or do you think, how did Sudan bring down dictator Bashir? Have you thought about that? Well, they used non-violent protest. They did. And I want to encourage students that you, at the age where you are strong, you are mobile, your brains work to the maximum. In Serbia, it's a group of students who brought down a very brutal dictator. They used non-violent methods. They brought down a dictator using non-violent protests. So, you students can do so much. The tertiary institutions, universities. I mean, you are the brain. You are the power. You are the people coming up. So please, I'm happy there is one of the student leaders. So please, let us mobilize Ugandans. Let us mobilize ourselves. Let us empower ourselves and know these things are possible. Ugandans, these things are possible. Don't worry if the politicians are not going to lead this. This is our cause as Ugandans. Everyone remind each other. I know we are all here. We have friends in FDC. We have friends in NRM. We have friends everywhere. Let us mobilize ourselves and remind ourselves that these fruits of dictatorship are going to knock on each and everyone's door, regardless. So the earlier we plan, the earlier we take back our country and build it to a country that is going to give us dignity, that is going to enable us to grow with dignity, that is going to give a ground for our children to flourish, the better that will be for the future generation. I will put the mic now down for the moment. Thank you. Thank you, Joe.